Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the FireStorm Podcast. Today, Trent and I are presenting to you Out of Ideas, the episode with America versus Australia. We're basically just going to be talking about some stuff, a whole lot of different stuff, comparing our two countries of origin. Because, I mean, we come from, like, I mean, America and Australia, as far as countries go, are pretty similar given the grand scale of things, but there's still a lot of things that are just different, and there's some amount of cultural divide, so maybe we can bridge that gap today.
Yeah. Also, fuck you. We're not out of ideas. This idea. Two things at least. One of them was that you initially had an assignment for school to,
I forgot about that.
essentially interview a foreign student.
Yeah.
Or
apparently, okay. Here's the thing: they had to be a student at my school, and I don't know anyone from another country that goes to my school. I only know fucking other white people.
God damn it. But that sucks. But initially we thought it could be anyone foreign as long as they were from another country, but then that got tanked. The other reason I wanted to do this is because I kept seeing those memes of Australians sending Australian slang to people from other countries and them having to guess what that word meant. I wanted to do something. So I wanted to try and do that with you and see if you got it, because I was curious. Okay. But I got to bring up the list of words, but we'll get to that later. So, and the third reason is that the election just happened, and stuff. Politics. Get your politics off my timeline.
I'm a cowboy.
If anything, we got to skim over the fucking politics part. But it looks like Biden's winning. That's all that needs.
Yeah, he's president-elect. And hey, I'm not mad. What can I say? I'm not mad. I mean, I don't know how mad. I would probably be some semblance of angry had Mr. Trump won. But honestly, I think. Because, I mean, I'm not the one that really had a stake in the election, you know? Because, like, it was all the people of, like, that were of, like, other races and sexualities that were being oppressed. So, my friend's happiness is more important than any stake I could have in it. So, and I don't have one. So, I'm like, I mean, hey, another old white dude is president. It's not the best thing in the world, but, hey, at least it ain't Donald. So...
Yeah. Essentially, 99% of people's reactions here are just like, well, can't be any worse than what it's been. So,
yeah, exactly.
And at least Biden wants to put money into climate change research and trying to fix the problems and stuff like that. At least he actually wants to do that. But then arguments are being made like, oh, he's gonna sell property to China, and it's just like, well, I don't. God, I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know who to believe anymore. It doesn't fucking matter. Look, it can't be any worse than what we've had.
I don't know what selling property to China even entails. So fuck it. Like, hey, I mean, if Biden wants to do that, then hey, Biden can do whatever he wants. Fuck it. He's president. Fuck it. Who gives a fuck?
Fuck yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. If he want, well, actually, I saw one of my friends make a joke. We might as well just get this out of the way now while I'm fucking talking about it. One of my friends put on Snapchat, it's like, "Great job, America. We got the only Democrat that is against the legalization of marijuana and one other thing into the White House." Like, yeah, that sounds about right. Because, I mean, while I don't do it personally, there's so much money to be made by legalizing marijuana, in my opinion. Because, you could tax the absolute shit out of it, and it's still, people are still going to buy it no matter what. Assuming it's legal, people are still going to buy it even if the government taxes the fuck out of it. And if they put, some arbitrary, high percent tax on selling marijuana legally, government sponsor or whatever, from whatever sellers, or you could make a fuck ton of money, and we're trillions of dollars in debt. So I mean steps to get out of that.
Wouldn't it be more ideal to get everyone that is in the tobacco industry to instead work on on marijuana, so then like you'd stop killing people and you'd start making people more chill. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, come on, it's like,
yeah, the tobacco stuff is fucking stupid. That's another thing entirely, because like tobacco will actually kill you. But the thing is because it's like so addictive. Lazy
in excess.
Exactly. Like you'll just vibe if you're smoking, but like if you're like smoking tobacco, then you're gonna fucking get lung cancer and you're just screwed. But that's another matter entirely. Like those people who actually are like smoking cigarettes and are addicted are like, that is unfortunate. Like, sorry, literally. Your life led to this point, but you're fucked.
and I've known people who have literally like died from lung cancer from smoking for years, and it's horrific. So stop it. Get some help.
Don't fucking do that. Stop.
Literally,
get some help.
I learned my life lessons about marijuana from fucking South Park, of all things.
There you go.
When I was younger, like, I watched like a bunch of dumb shit on Foxtel in excess, and South Park was that episode where it's just like, I don't know if you watch South Park regularly, but it was
not regularly.
It was the one where like all the parents hired a bunch of actors to pretend they were their kids from the future if they started smoking pot, and they were all lazy bums and all that, and like Stan was able to figure out and be like, all right, well, if I chop my hand off, then my future self's hand will go away. He pretended to chop his hand off. Anyway, it was all revealed. But then Randy's just like, look, we don't want you to smoke weed because weed makes you okay with doing nothing and not progressing in life. So maybe in moderation, it might not be such a bad thing, but just don't do it so often, like so much to the point where it makes you lazy. And it's just like, as an adult now, looking back at that message, it's like, that's real shit, bro. That's like, like straight literally, straight up, that is the real shit. And yeah, there you go. From someone that smokes weed maybe twice a year, if that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. I just admitted to doing something illegal on a podcast. Hey!
Who cares?
Don't fire me.
It's fine.
I'm just gonna
don't fuck with me. I have the power of Godhead anime on my side.
Don't fire me, please. I just got a new good admin job and I don't want to lose it. Anyway,
they'll never find us.
It's fine, don't worry about it. My Facebook's private. Anyway, so yes, to the topic at hand. America.
I don't have anything else to say about the elections. Like, cool, good job. Actually, one thing I was gonna say is before I blank out. So I don't know exactly what her race is. I believe it's some kind of Asian, but Kamala Harris is the first woman vice president, and she's like a person of color as well, which is, I think that's way more important than another old white dude becoming president, you know?
I remember seeing something like that on Twitter, being like, oh, you know what, fuck that result, we got this person in who's foreign, and it's really cool.
Yeah, Kamala Harris, she seems pretty cool. I don't know a lot about her or like what kind of shit she believes in, so I don't even know like how much I agree or disagree with her, but like she seems like a cool girl, because, you know, like I saw that video, like she was like, Joe Biden, we did it. It's like, or Joe, we did it. We're fucking president shit. And I'm like, oh, that's fucking wholesome.
Isn't she vice? No, wait, what is she again?
She's vice president.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. She's like, you're the fucking president, Joe. Good job, pal. And yeah, it's but yeah, it's cool. And you know what? I'm like, cause like I'm again, I didn't really have much of a stake in this election, but like for my friends, like who like rightfully felt oppressed by Trump's presidency, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna vote for Joe Biden, and I did. So that's way more important to me than any other politics. Like, I just want people to be happier, and if that means Joe Biden being president, then fuck it, I'm gonna contribute, you know. Anyway, that would be way more important to me than anything else.
As long as things get better for the majority of people in America, then that's all that matters. And the way from what I've heard, it looks like that should be the case with what Biden wants to do. So
yeah,
hopefully it will all be good.
Biden's like
but
82.
It's really funny, like watching both Trump and Biden try to like string sentences together because neither of them can really talk consistently
they can't.
Just for 5 minutes. Like, yeah, maybe being on a podium or on stage in front of a large group of people would make you do that, and yeah, I mean, that's
hey, you know who did it really well is Obama.
Oh my god,
my fellow Americans,
Americans, and that, literally, I've so many videos. So many videos of like random Obama speeches have been popping up in my just homepage, and I've been watching them, and like the way he like combats hecklers, and the way he just he's so silky smooth. Fucking Obama,
he really is. Too bad he didn't do jack shit while he was in office.
No,
he made Obamacare, and that's
please.
About it.
Oh no. He should just be a fucking, like, an audiobook presenter. He doesn't need to do anything else in his life.
Yeah, exactly. If he would just, like, read my fucking Harry Potter to me, I would be a happy man.
I saw a video of him and Biden before Biden got elected. Actually, was it Biden? I think it was Biden, yeah. Him and Biden just go to Subway, and like the Subway, they were just ordering their food, and the Subway employees were trying to convince them to buy a certain cookie, and Obama tried it. He's like, "No, that's a nice cookie right there." And it's so fucking good.
That's content. That's the kind of content I want to see.
That is the quality.
No, that's a nice cookie right there.
That's a nice cookie right there.
I need a cookie.
I need it.
Now that's a nice cookie right there, my fellow Americans.
My fellow American. My fellow Subwayian. I need like him or an impersonator.
Believe it or not, I used to work at Subway. I stole the cookies out of the back. No one ever knew. Don't tell my manager. He's dead now.
I'm still technically employed there.
Yeah, I had never actually filed my 2-week notice. My apologies.
They just haven't called me back in yet, and probably because he's dead. I killed the man.
Yeah. I killed a man with my own 2 hands. He's still back there. I buried him. I buried him behind the Subway. No one ever knew.
They demolished the Subway and
that's all she wrote.
Built a McDonald's, and the McDonald's has been cursed ever since.
I'm still employed at the McDonald's too. Sometimes I go back there. Sometimes I go back there and make my own chicken McNuggets.
They
I eat them.
They transferred the contracts over, and now I get a employee discount on the McDonald's, even though I am the president and I should be getting the presidential discount.
Free. That's my favorite discount.
I want my free 20-piece chicken McNuggets with sweet and sour ranch sauce.
I am former President Barack Obama, and I would like to request a 20-piece chicken McNugget combo with the Sprite tropical berry and large fries, please. Could I also get that for free? I am employed here after all.
And I swear to God, if you say the ice cream machine's broken one last time,
if you say I can have a McFlurry, I'll stab you in the eye. I'll bury you behind the McDonald's next to the Subway manager.
Oh my God.
Okay, I think we took that bit far enough.
That bit, people are just like they're going off the walls, guys. Let's just end this right here. God damn it! Yeah, we ran that bit out into the grave like the Subway manager. So let's go on.
I swear to God, if I can't have my damn McFlurry, I'm gonna have a problem. I'm gonna throw hands. Someone's gonna get punched in the nose.
Okay.
I don't know who yet. Somebody.
That 15-year-old that works in McDonald's looking at me funny.
I see you giving me the stink eye.
I'm gonna punch that ginger brat in the nose.
I see you over there giving me the stink eye. What, you think I'm not gonna order a Happy Meal with a Sonic toy coming as a side bonus? Well, I'm gonna give it to my son. He's gonna love it.
Oh my god. Anyway, we haven't even talked about Australia yet. This is just.
Do you have any former presidents that I could do an impression of?
We have prime ministers first of all, and
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. Like literally, our prime ministers. We had a few good ones, and then we have ones which are just memeable. Like we had a prime minister once, Tony Abbott, who, when visiting farmers, took a giant bite right out of a fucking onion.
Oh, Tony Abbott. Oh shit. I did fucking okay. I'm in a geography class, right? Like a world geography class at school, and I did my online. I watched the online lectures about Australia today, and my professor talked about Tony Abbott because he was like, I think he was the one who like apologized for Australia being racist or some shit.
He apologized on behalf of Australia for the Aboriginal.
Yes, I got that question on the quiz right. Let's fucking go.
Like I think it was the Aboriginal, taking away the Aboriginal kids from their parents back years and years ago. That's what the white man did. So yeah, it was like an official apology on behalf of Australia to the Aboriginals or something like that. So there you go. You had a geography. Yeah, but Tony Abbott, he's also known for eating a fucking raw onion, taking a giant, like a fucking apple, just takes a giant fucking ripper bite out of it. And
shit.
He was pretty shit as a leader, but like as a person, he seems nice enough because like as a leader, he was a bit of a dick and he got rid of like climate taxes and stuff like that, where previous prime ministers tried to like tax big corporations for the pollution they made. He got rid of he abolished all those, and then like he never really did anything useful apart from apologizing. And
sorry, we were racist. My bad, guys.
It's my bad. But yeah, but he seems to be an alright person because like he was also like back when the fires were happening, January this year or last year, back when the giant fucking really bad fires were happening, he was actually a volunteer firefighter, but he never took any credit. Like he never publicized that he helped out, but he worked like at most days trying to fight the fire with CFS, and not CFS exactly, but like firefighting services. Like he was a volunteer firefighter, so he seems to be a good person as well. But I don't know who else we got. We got I think it was Bob Hawke or something like that. It was an old prime minister. I think was it Bob Hawke? I'm gonna quickly search this up.
Okay.
But he is known for two things. One, chugging a beer that a fan bought him at an AFL game. He like at the age of like,
I get down with that.
At like the age of 80 something. Like I don't know. He fucking chugged that. It was that fucking good. Okay, and I'm just googling to see if it is Bob Hawke. I believe it is though.
Bro, that's gonna be. I want that to be me when I'm like 85. Assuming I make it that far, of course. But like, if I'm like 85, I want to be like chugging fucking beers, you know?
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna be that guy.
Yeah, I think it was Bob Hawke that chugged the beer. But then there's another prime minister who disappeared and presumably died while swimming in the ocean, and in memorial of him, they built a swimming pool with his name.
Huh.
They built a swimming pool and called it the Memorial Swimming Pool.
Yikes!
It's just like... Yeah, Harold Holt, there we go. On the 17th of December 1967, Harold Holt, the Prime Minister of Australia, disappeared while swimming in the sea near Portsea, Victoria. And then they built the Harold Holt Memorial Swimming Centre in his name. That's so fucking good.
So much disrespect.
That's so fucking good.
That's, yeah.
Oh my god.
Absolutely fair play. Like, What if, like, just like...
I mean, why not? He does.
I mean, yeah.
He does. I mean, if that's how you gotta go, then that's where you're gonna go. It's like, why is this named after Harold Holt?
It's like you leave a will. It's like, if I drown, I want you to name a pool after me. Like,
that's my final wish. But I think he was still active prime minister at the time as well, and he just fucking died, disappeared. He's just like, oh shit.
Rest in peace, bro.
He's fucking gone.
God damn. It really do be like that. You just fucking
does.
like, you just fucking die while you're like during your fucking run as prime minister. Just like, man, just be like that.
Yeah. In regards to currently, the current prime minister's shit, bit of a dick.
I remember you telling me about him.
I don't have much more. Scott Morrison. I don't really have much more to say about him than what I've already said.
That's right.
ScoMo. Oh my god, that's okay. See, that's the thing with Australian slang; they have to abbreviate everything.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's totally what I heard in the lecture I watched today. That y'all just kind of like abbreviate everything. Like I remember you saw because okay, so my professor did the Australia lecture from Australia. So there was this Australian chick. He was like on some kind of university campus while he filmed the lecture, and so there was like this Australian professor lady who was there with him, kind of off camera, but he would like confirm the information he wasn't sure about with her, and she was like, she kept telling him like how y'all like abbreviate stuff, like you call breakfast brekkie or whatever, stuff like that, stuff brekkie. Like that, yeah.
You gotta have the brekkie, mate. You fucking have brekkie. This is the shit I wanted to. Brekkie, this is the shit I wanted you to get. Yeah. Brekkie, mate. This is the shit.
Some shrimp on the barbie. What are you doing?
Okay.
That's British.
Now you see, the thing is, that's a bullshit ad. We never say shrimp on the barbie. That is a fucking lie. Because I've seen the original advert that came from. That's a fucking lie. Like poised to get Americans over here. Because we don't say shrimp. We don't say shrimp.
Oh, okay. So then what is it instead?
Prawn.
Oh.
They're prawns, they're not shrimps.
Fuck. I accidentally knocked my microphone. It's fine. I saved it.
That's alright. But I'm trying to find where is it? Okay.
I just want to be Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin's a fucking lad though.
Honestly.
Okay. Okay, I got a few for you. So yeah, we got brekkie.
Yeah. That's breakfast.
Yep. Alright. Guess what these are? Cabbie.
Cabbage? Or
Cabbie.
No, taxi cab.
Yeah, there you go. You got that. Postie.
Like a post officer or like the post office?
Close. Yeah, it's the guy that drops off the mail to your mailbox.
Yeah, I figured it was the guy.
Tinny.
What?
Tinny.
What?
A can of beer.
I never would. I was gonna guess like a can of soda or something.
There you close, because like a tin.
Yeah, that's aluminum. Whatever.
Yep.
Fuck.
Arvo.
Wait, say that one more time.
Arvo.
I have no idea.
Afternoon.
Okay.
What time are you free? Oh yeah, in the Arvo.
Oh.
Servo.
Christ. Okay, keep going.
Servo.
Just all I can think of is like those fucking high tech movies or whatever. It's like, oh my god, servos are down. I have no clue.
The service station or the petrol station or something like that.
Service station.
Service station, yeah.
What is that exactly?
That's like where you get petrol, where you get gas.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
service
we call it
station,
gas
station.
station, yeah.
Yeah, gas station. Even though it's not actually gas, because it's a fucking liquid.
No, it's not, but guess what? We're stupid.
The bottle-o. The bottle-o.
The fucking Fucking I don't know, fucking
it's a liquor store.
A liquor store. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I can kind of see that one. Okay.
Yeah.
So that makes sense, I think.
Yeah, so there you go. We can come back to some soon as I find more. But yeah, there you go. That's the first round.
That's okay. All right. I feel like cool. I think I kind of get. I feel like I kind of get it a little bit more, but I don't know. I'll probably still suck just as much next round.
Yeah. All right.
It's fine.
I found some more. That's okay. I'll do them later. But yeah, there you go. So I don't know, Australia. I don't know why Australians do it. We just fucking do it, mate.
It just be like that.
Yeah, and it's so funny because I've watched like reactions. I feel like a lot of videos in which like people react to stuff live, like a lot of them are fake nowadays. But I've literally gone and seen videos of people, foreigners in their countries, reacting to Australians speaking, and like how, because we don't realize how often we swear, because like typical adult Australian men swear quite a lot. And even chicks do as well, and it's so hot. Fucking funny. I don't know. It's so bizarre, but
no, I'm exactly the same. Like I just right there, I had to keep myself from saying I'm exactly the fucking same. Like I'm so bad. Maybe I'm just like at that age where I just like say shit without realizing it, but like I swear so goddamn much. It's ridiculous. I got told off
for saying retard the other day.
Yeah, I've had to like stop. I've had to keep myself from saying that because my friends have informed me that it is a slur now.
Yeah.
So, because I mean, like when I was like 15 or something, that wasn't really a slur. It's not like it was polite to say, but it's like, I mean, neither is fuck, and no one yells at me for saying fuck because I say it a lot. But yeah, it's I don't know. I kind of get where they're coming from. But like, I don't know, being so uptight about it isn't going to help anyone, you know?
Because
it's more like you just have to politely inform people like, hey, can you not say that? Especially like in like the online setting where like anyone could be watching. But yeah, it's just, it's a delicate situation.
Yeah, true. It is. Like, I've been with a group of mates that none of them are at all like mentally deficient, or like none of them have any mental like any like obvious mental issues, like apart from maybe like depression or whatever, but that disregarding that, like I've got mates
Who doesn't
that
have depression. It's 2020
nowadays, but like I've got friends that don't have autism or Asperger's or anything like to that point, who get offended by the word retard, and it's like, I'm not going to go up to someone with autism and say you're a retard. Like, no, that's
right.
I'm not an obvious cunt. Like, I have quite a few mates.
I'm not a giant fucking dick.
No, like when I need to be, when I recognize the situation, I'm not gonna purposely be a cunt. Although when I'm drunk, that's a different story altogether. I actually have a terrible story of one time when I was drunk, but I shouldn't say it, so I'll tell you later. But it's so bad. But
nice.
But anyway, I don't go out of my way to be a cunt. It's just like, I don't know, it's just what I'm used to. I'm just used to speaking my mind and saying whatever comes to my head.
Yeah. Fair, like, respect for that, you know? Sometimes you just gotta be like, you're an asshole. Just tell us, if someone's an asshole, you gotta tell them, you're an asshole.
I love it when I call someone out for obvious lies and obvious bullshit, and then there's that awkward silence for like 10 seconds. It's just like, mate, you fucking lied. You straight up fucking bullshitted me, mate, and I've just like, you thought I was going to keep quiet about it?
Fucking bullshitting me, mate.
You fucking bullshitting me, mate. I thought you were going to keep me quiet, mate. I'm going to get fucked, mate. I'm going to
retweet if you're proud of Noibat. I'm proud of Noibat.
No,
Sorry, I just saw something on Twitter. It's just like, Ash is proud of Neubatt. We are proud of Neubatt. Retweet if you're proud of Neubatt. And I'm proud. So I retweeted it.
Nice.
That's a look inside to my Twitter thought process. There's not much.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's... anyway.
Yeah.
Why
you
are
just
we
check my
doing...
Twitter. You can... What?
Why are we doing America versus Australia? Why not just America? That sounds better, I guess, in a name. What's better?
I told you when we were talking about this, when we were when we were talking about what we were gonna do for this, I told you we were just gonna end up like fucking just chatting, shooting the shit for an hour.
This is what. Well, this. Yeah. No, fair enough. But
it's fine.
Let's figure out.
Does that count as a clickbait title? If we call this America versus Australia.
No, we're not fighting, but we're gonna but I'm gonna let's duel. Fuck you, man. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. No, but
Scott Morrison, more like fucking loser.
Joe Biden, more like Joe Mama.
I'm personally offended that you said that.
But let's weigh up, okay, what's better about America than Australia, do you reckon? What do you reckon is something that America has that
I think
is just better?
I would say that, and I feel like I have reason enough to say this because I did learn from the lectures today, but I think our diversity of what was it our fucking, I guess, geological diversity, because we have so much we have really high mountain ranges, we have awesome beaches, we have cold fucking places up north, we have some deserts out and towards the Midwest and stuff, or the farther west, but we have a bunch of stuff, and then Australia is just desert.
Yeah, no, comparing the size of America and how geographically, how the landscape is different from top to bottom is really impressive and really actually interesting. Whereas Australia, it's 80% desert and 20% towns and cities.
All y'all just live on the coast, which is understandable.
No, it is legitimate. I am about 2 hours, about an hour and a half from a beach, and then if I go 2 hours in the other direction, I'll be in desert. It's so, well, not in desert, more just long stretches of farmland for 3 or 4 hours, and then it'll be desert. Because it's so fucked to just see nothing but farms for 3 hours on a road trip, and it's just someone's gonna ride a tractor over all that. That's what the fuck? How do they do it?
It's you just get out at any point on the road and you can be like, hey, I want some fucking corn. It's you just shout, okay, I want some fucking corn, and someone just gives it to you.
It's more hay type of crops. And then again, there's a lot of vineyards as well and all that. But it's just okay, this is probably gonna sound like the creepiest fucking thought I've ever had. But it's just you could,
that would be impressive.
You could fucking just drive for 3 or 4 hours and it'll be nothing but farmlands, and you could be I could probably drop a dead body off here and it won't be found for weeks. Because no one's gonna stop in the middle for no fucking reason. And it's just kind of this is fucking empty. You can just fucking do anything. I'm gonna go out and fucking drive my car into the farm and do a bunch of skids and probably start a wildfire. But it's so fucking stupid. But no, for that I definitely agree.
Because even just in my state, Virginia, there's so much in the far east. So at the very far east, if you just look at a map of our state, the far east is the beach. So Virginia Beach is not the most impressive beach, but then if you just go to the west, maybe a few hundred miles to the west, you're all of a sudden in the Appalachian Mountains, which is the less impressive of the two major mountain ranges in our country. But the fact that you can be in the same state and have such a hot climate over at the beach, and then have a fucking cold as shit climate in the mountains, and it's just be maybe a 3 hour drive between the two, Like, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But that's Virginia. Like, just it's there's nothing good about it except for that, and it's like, I guess if you want to call all of the shit that happened in like the 1700s cool, because this was like where like the first major settlement was made. But other than that, we have fuck all. So it's like, whatever.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but I mean, the East Coast is nice. I like being on the East Coast. It's cool.
America does seem very, I don't know, to me it's just fascinating about the differences, because like that's one thing that's always, I've mentioned this before, but like the one thing that interests me the most about other countries is just how day-to-day living is different compared to how it is where I'm from. Like, that's why like I want to like get a job and live in Japan for a year, because I just want to see how day-to-day living's like. And the same could be said for anywhere. But,
meanwhile, I'm just gonna go to Japan for like a week and just buy fucking like a bunch of figures with massive tits. It's fine.
And just spend twice as much money getting them back here, because fucking
hopefully they don't scan my my luggage. They're gonna find lots of anime titties.
That's the thing. Like, they don't give a fuck about the samurai swords you bought. They give a fuck about the anime statue. It's just like,
you bought a figure of a naked girl. Get out! You're not flying on my plane.
This is so unrealistic. Oh my god!
No girl's this hot.
It's fucking bullshit. I've been lied to. What is this?
What is this fucking shit, bro? Anyway.
Fucking weep. No, but
you're right, Mr. Flight Attendant. You is right.
Mr. Security Man.
Yeah, Mr. Security Man. You is correct.
I nearly took a pocket knife onto a plane once. I would have been fucking detained.
Unrelated. It's fine.
Unrelated. It's completely... I don't even know why I had it. I just had a pocket knife for some reason. It was a utility knife, actually. It had like a bottle opener, it had a screw, and then it actually had a knife. Like, it was a utility...
those things are actually cool as fuck.
I know.
Like, straight up.
I had one because, like, as a kid, I was always, for some reason, thinking, like, I want to be prepared for anything. And I would just carry random shit with me for no reason. And I remember I just had the utility knife in my pocket. And then as we literally got to the scanning thing, I was just like, wait, I have a knife in my pocket. Oh, fuck. And I was just like,
shit.
Mom, Dad, I have a knife in my pocket. And they're like, wait, what? And they thought I was a crazy motherfucker. And then I pull it out, I'm like, no, it's the utility knife you got me for Christmas. And they're like, oh, why did you bring that? And I'm like, I don't know. I just They started freaking out because I thought I brought just a random knife. But when I revealed it was the utility knife, they were like, oh, thank fuck, you're not insane. They're not entirely insane. But no, I don't know why. Great. I just had it. But anyway, I'm trying to get to the point.
You didn't get arrested.
Didn't get arrested. I was a kid. But
it's fine.
Okay. The one thing there are a lot of things that could weigh out what a bit better about each countries, but the one thing I definitely think Australia has trumped over America. Trumped.
Pun intended.
Pun intended is like essentially like the healthcare and all that, and the
definitely
taking care of the citizens, like Medicare, healthcare, all that sort of shit is just infinitely better compared to stories I've heard of in America. It sounds
we have a hard time with our healthcare system. It's not like it's super complicated. I mean, you could just look at any other, like pretty much any other country on the planet has a better healthcare system than we do. But I mean, I'm really fortunate in that I am, like, me, at least, for me personally, I just got finished eating McDonald's. I'm not the healthiest person. I'm just naturally, I'm really healthy, and that's just something I'm thankful for. Like, I can eat, I do eat very, like, relatively healthy. I just, like, eat McDonald's every so often, but it's like, so, and plus I just never get like injured to the point where I have to go to a hospital or sick. Like I just don't, I haven't been like actually sick then need to go to the doctor since I was like 13. And right. Yes, it's like, so I mean, well, I don't have like I don't deal with my own healthcare bills, nor do I burden my parents with my healthcare bills. Like, there are a lot of people that have to pay that are like dealing with fucking genetic crap that they got, you know, like whatever sort of disabilities or diseases that like run in the family, or whatever. Like, and I saw some posts on Twitter recently. It was like, capitalism, you have to pay to be alive. For like that, all that healthcare shit. It sucks a lot, and hopefully Joe Biden knows what the fuck he's doing. I doubt it, but maybe he can take a step towards not, because like, I don't know, I don't know all the details about Obamacare, but I don't think it was the right way to go about it. But hopefully Biden realizes that now and can actually set up something that will benefit our citizens without, and allow them to, stay alive without having to pay for it, It's fucking stupid. But yeah, I definitely agree on that one.
Yeah, it's, oh, fuck.
I mean, it also helps that I take steps to stay in shape. That also helps me.
Yeah. No, that sorry, I saw something and it was a lie. Never mind. Anyway, yes, no, that's definitely something like that's the thing. Like, I do feel like America needs something a little bit better. It is like that is the shameful thing of it all. At least in most countries, is that you got to pay to live. You're born, pay for this fresh air, bitch. It sucks. It's just
for sure
the way the world turns. But that's not necessarily any individual country. No, it doesn't have to be. Like, it's not necessarily any particular country's fault, but it's the way that society has just been built up. And
I mean, we are so fucking rich. Like, we can provide healthcare. Honestly, we can have government-funded healthcare.
Yeah, I mean,
we're still in debt, but like, we make so much fucking money.
I'm questioning how rich America actually is. I mean, the previous, like, you couldn't build a wall; you had to ask the country you're trying to keep out to build a wall.
Well, that was just because Trump's an idiot. But
and you got. And like,
it wasn't necessarily that we had to. It was more like Trump was just sticking it to them, I guess, was the idea. But either way, it didn't work.
I still can't believe.
I mean, like, our economy, and this is another thing I've learned from my fucking geography class. Our economy is the most proficient on the entire planet. Like, we make a fuck ton of money, and we're still in a lot of debt because China, and I don't know all the details there, but I know it is heavily related to China. China's the second biggest economy on the planet.
Isn't like every country in debt to a fault? Like,
probably.
I don't know how it all works, but I'm sure like at least every country's in debt to something. Like, have debt money wise.
Certainly. I would probably agree with that, but it sounds about right. But yeah, it's like,
doesn't make sense. What?
Yeah. But imagine how much better off we'd be if we legalized weed.
Well, I know.
It's like every time.
Same here.
It's like anyway, it feels like half the time I come back to my damn apartment, it is loud as fuck sometimes. And if the loud, this is a term I learned from my weed smoking friends. Loud means it smells very heavily of weed.
Yes.
Yeah, so so sometimes it's like I come back to the apartment, before I go in the door to the apartment, it's like, whoa, just like enters my nose. I'm like, holy shit. It's like, I think it's our next door neighbors. But man, they are getting busy.
It is intense.
So, I mean, if I'm gonna come home to a fucking loud-ass apartment anyway, like, fucking just might as well earn some money off of it for the fucking country.
Yeah.
Stupid Joe Biden.
It is very, very, like... There's no reason for it to be illegal at this point, considering...
Hey, Siri.
What?
How old is Joe Biden? He's 77.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
These
hold on
fucking old-ass dudes need to stop
Siri.
opposing marijuana.
How old's Donald Trump?
About the same.
Donald Trump is 74 years old.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Biden's old.
I don't believe that Donald Trump is 74 years old.
Did you think he was younger?
That motherfucker looks in his 50s.
Yeah, he's old. But he has a lot of money, so he can pay to look younger than he is.
No, exactly. Like, how many fucking surgeries or fucking face manicures he must have to fix that face up, like, and keep his hair bleach blonde. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
74.
Oh, yeah, he's old.
They're both probably going to kick in the next 4 years. Jesus Christ. Like,
you know who's definitely going to kick in the next 4 years?
Well,
Bernie.
Have you seen... Bernie sent... Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Actually, have you seen that... I think it was a video going around like a few years ago before... Like, as Trump got elected. No. It was like a year after Trump got elected about his eating habits in the White House. And, like...
I don't think I saw that.
Apparently, he's, like, addicted to Diet Coke. He eats Maccas all the... No, not Matt Pat. Donald Trump, you dickhead.
No, but you said addicted to Diet Coke.
I know. It's funny, but like Diet Coke and McDonald's and like a lot of other shit. He just eats that shit nonstop. Apparently, it's probably
McDonald's burgers aren't even that good, bro. That's why I get the nuggets.
It's probably
not like they're better, they're much better, but you know.
No, it's probably.
I just prefer.
But
yeah.
Well, anyway, okay. I think I've got more Aussie slang for you to critique.
Oh, good. See if I can actually guess something this time.
All right.
Hit me.
Well, you got a few ones last time. Anyway, Mozzie.
Mozzie. I feel it's abbreviated. I gotta think of something. It's not like a fucking... Okay, what is it? I have no idea.
Mosquito.
That is not what I would have guessed first. Yeah.
Okay.
Mosquito.
Goon.
Goon.
This isn't real. This isn't. Goon isn't really rather slang. It's just like another name for something.
Oh. Goon. It sounds like a fucking Digimon or something.
No, it's cheap wine.
I never would have guessed that.
It's cheap wine, like it's
wine.
like wine that's so old that not old, but like it's a bit out of date. So they just put a fuck ton of preservatives in it, put it in a bag, and it's just cheap wine. So yeah.
Well.
Okay, you probably know this, Barbie.
Barbecue.
There you go.
Let's go.
It's not a fucking doll though.
No shrimp though.
Oh, there's a Okay, hold on. There is a shit ton of motorbikes going past my house right now. You can probably hear them.
I can't actually.
Well, the window's open, so I know my mic will pick it up.
Oh, I heard it that time. I heard it while you were talking.
Yeah. Okay, there they go. Okay, Esky.
Esky. Eskimo?
No, it's one of those fucking like.
What is it?
Those like mini refrigerator, like mini boxes that keep shit cold, like when you put drinks and ice in them.
Oh, and you take it somewhere. Yeah, we just call those coolers. Coolers.
A cooler.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it keeps shit cool, you know.
Yep, fair enough. I don't know why we call it Esky, but that's what they're called. Copper.
Ain't that the thing that like almost shut down YouTube earlier this year?
Yes, but that's not what it. That's not what we call it.
Fuck. I feel like okay. That's not like a. Is it like a currency or anything? Like money?
No.
Oh shit. Fuck. Yeah, I got nothing.
It's a police officer, but because we call them cops, so copper.
Okay. I feel like I should have guessed that, but oh well, it's fine. Keep going.
Wait a minute. Now I found things, but they're just like phrases. I want words, not phrases. You fucking shit website. I was on BuzzFeed the whole time.
BuzzFeed. Holy crap!
They're still
I'd
alive.
never go on BuzzFeed.
Okay, well, here's a few. A billabong.
Billabong? Oh, I've heard of that. Oh, wait, no, it's not. I was gonna say it was like some kind of drink. I don't think it's a drink. Fuck. Okay, what is it?
A pond in a dry riverbed. It's like a pond.
Fuck. Billabong? What the hell? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
A chook.
A okay. Sorry, I just saw a Greta Thunberg documentary.
Oh no, a documentary. Fuck.
I do not want to watch that. That is, I've never wanted to watch something less in my life.
That's probably the worst thing to watch. Okay.
What did you say?
Chook.
Chook? That sounds like a fucking like word that like Native American term or something. Chook. Like a, I don't know, maybe like a boomerang. Because you chuck a boomerang. I don't know. I got nothing.
Chook is a chicken.
What? Okay. Chook is a chick. Oh my god. That's like something. That's like something a really uncreative person would name their chicken. It's like, come here, Chook.
Okay, I got a few. Only a few more.
Okay.
Sheila.
Sheila. Well, it sounds like a chick's name, but I don't think that's what it is.
You're not far off, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Some kind of. Is it like slang for like a one of those fucking like a fucking white girl or some shit? Like
it's essentially slang for Australian woman.
Oh,
a Sheila.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, okay, I've said this to every one of me American mates. And they always lose their shit. I think I might have even said it to you. Trackies.
Oh, those are tracksuits?
Yeah, tracksuit pants, like sweatpants. Trackies.
Trackies,
Tracky dacks. Just because I don't know why.
Honestly, that doesn't really like throw me off because like I don't know. That kind of makes sense to me.
It just it's weird. I don't know. It's a lot of people.
It kind of makes sense to me
like
though. That one is like brekkie. It's like fuck it. Maybe I'll start saying brekkie. Maybe I'll start calling my sweatpants trackies. You know, fuck it.
That was it was so funny when I was literally texting an American mate like over Snapchat or something, and I was just like, "What did you do? What did you do today?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just had brekkie." And they're like, "What's brekkie?" And I'm like, "Breakfast." And they're like, "Wait, what?" It's just like, yeah, brekkie's breakfast.
Fuck you say?
Son of a bitch. Dunny.
What is it?
A dunny.
What is it? What is that? I got nothing. I have no idea.
Toilet.
What?
It's like I think it initially came from because a lot of the toilets were originally just holes in the ground, and then they were like outside toilets, and I think the name dunny just, I don't know, it just came to be. A lot of these are from older, like really older Australian slang now. So yeah. I think you know
they're out of date. Good.
A little bit, but I reckon.
Good.
I reckon that will be it for now.
Fucking
because
hear this shit.
A lot of these are phrases, in all honesty. So
it'd be like that. You know what?
Actually,
hold
on. Stubby holder. Do you know what that is?
Sounds like a fleshlight.
Oh, for fuck's sake! No.
Stubby holder.
No.
Sorry, I made myself laugh with that one.
I thought that one would be universal. I guess not. That one, it's like the thing that you stick cold drinks into, so you can hold them.
Oh, you mean your cup holder?
No, it's like a soft. It's like a soft material.
Oh, those motherfuckers! I don't know what we called them. I forgot. I never use those things because I'm not a fucking pussy. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, stubby holder. That's a fleshlight.
It's a holder for my stubby, bro.
My boulder holder. Whoa.
Exactly.
That's what we call fleshlights. The boulder holder.
The boulder holder.
Fuck yeah.
I thought I was dead on. No, I didn't. I really thought I had that one.
I already just thought of another one. Woolies.
What?
Woolies.
Wait, what was that one? Lease?
Woolies.
Oh, woolies. Oh, like jackets or something? Like your fucking hoodies or shit or whatever?
I think I have heard people refer to them as that, but no, we usually say woolies when we mean Woolworths.
Oh. Okay. I got you.
Actually, okay, this is something I did want to bring up.
Okay.
How different Coles and Woolworths are. No, you don't have Coles. Do you have Coles?
We do have Coles.
Coles?
Kohl, right?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. No. Okay, no. Then we have Kohl's Kohl Kohl's, which is like clothing store.
No, we don't. We have COLES Coles, which is like shopping, like general foods and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, no way. I've never even heard of that.
Okay. So what does a Woolworths have usually in America?
Woolworths?
What does a
I've never
Woolworths
been.
sell? You never been to a Woolworths? Okay.
No. I mean, I'll hold on. I don't think I've ever seen one in America. Hold on.
In America, I've heard of Woolworths in America. Is that not true?
Woolworths. See locations. Google Maps can't find it. God, you're useless.
Then how do you know what a Woolworths is?
Well, I mean, I feel like I've heard you say it before, for one. But also, I've been on the internet enough to kind of understand, like...
So what are your biggest...
I feel like I've heard of it.
What are your biggest, like, shopping
locations?
So
we have Walmart.
Yeah.
Walmart is definitely the big one. Walmart and Target are big ones. Walmart and Target are basically the same thing.
Okay, yeah, we have Target as well. What does your Target have? Like, what does Target have?
So Target is a little of everything. Literally, like, they just have everything. You can get their grocery sections are usually not as filled out as Walmart's are, but you can get like some decent groceries there. You can pretty much do grocery shopping at Target. You can pretty much do a general grocery shopping run at Target. You can buy clothes. You can buy. They have like a whole electronic section, so you can buy video games, cameras, whatever you want, basically. Movies. They do a reading section as well, but it's usually the Walmart and Target book sections aren't terribly impressive either. At least not for me, because I'm trying to read fucking manga and shit. But and they don't fucking have that. They have like the fucking 50 Shades of Grey bullshit, Twilight. Rather fucking throw myself out a window.
I feel that.
But yeah, that it's like you can pretty much get anything you really like. They have the home sections, bath section, like literally like anything you want.
All right.
Condoms.
Oh, can't get that at ours.
I almost bought condoms from Walmart once.
You can't get.
I didn't though.
You can't get condoms from actually not from Target, but probably from the other ones.
It's
okay,
fine.
good. So Target is basically the same here. It's got a bit of everything, but it's like nowadays it's like 70% clothing. Nowadays, like there's still an electronics section. There isn't a grocery section that's reserved for Coles and Woolworths and Foodland, but that's South Australian only. So
Foodland.
Foodland.
Now that's a creative name right there.
If anyone knows that. I know you have Whole Foods. You fucking cocks.
Oh, Whole Foods makes me want to die. Okay, I'll tell you a little bit of story. I've only been into a Whole Foods once in my life, and it was probably like 4 or 5 years ago now, because it was before most of my grandparents are like, my grandparents on my dad's side are still alive, but both my grandparents on my mom's side are gone now. I didn't know either of them very well, but my grandfather on my mom's side, while he was in a nursing home for a long time, while he was doing that, my mom took me, because I don't know what I was doing, but I was with my mom, and she had to make some fucking errands and shit, so she went to Whole Foods to pick up stuff for her dad, and God, it was terrible. As soon as I went in, I was like, I don't want to be in here. It smelled like fucking shit, and literally everything. Like, you heard what I said. I just ate McDonald's for dinner. Do you think I would want to shop at Whole Foods? I fucking don't. Fucking whole grain shit, whole grain. They're turning these beautiful creations into these horrific abominations of food creation. I don't want to have fucking low fat whatever. I don't want to fucking have any of that. If it don't have fat in it, what's the fucking point, bro?
So
I don't need to have this. It's terrible. I hate Whole
few
Foods.
that
it is for vegans. They do have a lot of vegan shit. So if you're a vegan, you'll probably go to Whole Foods. But God, sense. I hate it. I will never go vegetarian or anything like that. And so therefore Whole Foods is basically like my worst nightmare. I love food so much. I eat so often, all the time. And Whole Foods is literally like my worst nightmare come to life. All this low fat vegan crap. I don't want. It's nasty. And I've never been in. I've never been back there since. Thank God.
So do you mostly just shop at Walmart?
Yeah.
Do you have wait?
There is a stereotype about Walmart versus Target. They both have their certain stereotypes, but they're basically
Costco?
The same store. What?
What about Costco?
Oh, Costco? Man. Only a very small percentage of our population uses Costco nowadays. I mean, not like it was ever a major player. Major player, I guess. It's not on the same level as Walmart and Target, I guess.
I've seen 2 or 3 that have just opened up here in the last 5 years, and fuck all people go there.
Yeah, no, Costco is so weird because it's they, as far as I know, they have a rewards program, so it's only super dedicated people will go there. The thing, basically, the stereotype about Costco is they have, basically they sell everything in giant motherfucking bundles. So you can get these packs of bags of Cheez-Its or Oreos or mini Oreos or whatever. You get fucking giant boxes of those.
I've seen one of my friends
huge.
One of my friends' aunts.
I've probably been to Costco 5 times in my life.
I have never been, and I want to go because I want to just.
You should.
See
it's an experience.
But
it's an experience. I think everyone should have.
One of my friend's aunts, I had a Costco membership for a year, and for my friend's birthday, she brought her just a fuck ton of snacks from Costco, for the party. And one of them was literally a kilo bag of Doritos. And
they're fucking huge.
Giant bags of fucking marshmallows that you would never expect.
Oh yeah.
Fucked. It's just and then apparently there's still shit like TVs and that there as well, from what I've heard.
Yeah, they do. It is a general purpose place, but man, I haven't been into a Costco since probably even before I went into that Whole Foods. It's been a long time. I think the only time I ever went into Costco was with my friend's parents, from a long time ago. like his parents back in the day. I think I used to play baseball for a really long time. I think I told you that.
Yeah.
So my friend's dad was the coach of the team I was always on for like the last 4 or 5 years I played baseball. And he fucking loved me. Because I was basically just the really nice kid who was semi-decent at baseball. But he loved me, and he, I was really good friends with his son. I was, not really so much anymore, but that's a story for another day. But yeah, I think he had a Costco membership at the time. He probably still does. But we would like go to Costco, and they would buy a bunch of shit, and he'd be like, oh, what do you want? They would fucking buy me whatever, and just like, I mean, I didn't ask for much because I was the nice reserved child, but what happened to that guy? I don't know. But yeah, it was like, Costco's an experience. I do believe they have like a cafe or something usually in there, which I think sells crappy hot dogs and shit. But yeah, it is an experience though. You have to like kind of go like it's. That stereotype in movies where, like, if you get shrunk down, like, the character gets shrunk down and everything looks just fucking massive now? That's the feeling you get when you go into Costco. It's like you've been shrunk and just everything is huge.
Everything is 3 times as large.
Exactly. That's the feeling. It's like you've entered a Giants shop.
Nice.
It's exaggerating a little bit, obviously, but that's, generally.
Yeah. Alright, so do you have any questions about Australia that you have been curious about or anything like that?
You would have to give me a little bit to think about it, because I don't think I have any, like, right off the top of my head.
Yeah, fair enough.
What do you... Okay, there's something I was wondering about that I saw in the lecture today. How often do you use the trains?
Trains.
Because the train system looks pretty huge.
It depends on, like... It depends on where you live, essentially. Like, out in the country, where I generally am, a lot of the time you either drive, or if you need public transportation, you use the bus system, the metro. But for trains, like, say... If you lived in a suburb that was about 20 minutes from town and you didn't want to drive into it, then you would use the trains. So it is fairly common. Like, I don't use trains as much as I require it, but I know a lot of people that like their daily commute is literally like get up, fucking go to the train stop, ride for 20 minutes in the town, walk 5 minutes to the office, and that's how they get to work. So it's fairly common, but it's also fairly inconsistent. The system's a bit shit. Like, most of the times, it's shit.
That would make sense, because we were shown, like, a chart of the whole thing throughout the country. It's like, god damn, that's fucking massive. Like, like, it goes pretty much anywhere.
It goes pretty much anywhere, but at, like, a limited capacity. Like, it might visit one really far out of suburb like twice a day, and it's like it's a bit shit. So like, because I remember like there was one suburb I was visiting a friend at, and then we wanted to train it into town. There was one train there in the morning at 10 and one train back at 4. And it's just like, well, by the time... It takes an hour to get here, like, get into town. So we will have, like, what, 3 hours to do stuff? Then we got to train it back? There's no point. It's fucking stupid. So, it's good if you live closer to the cities, but if you live out in the countries, pointless. Barely see them. So,
there you go. Yeah, that's...
What did you learn? So, wait, you literally just had a geographic class about Australia today?
Yeah, so my class goes through, this is the class I was going to interview you for, but then everything fucked up. But yeah, we kind of, like, every week, my professor has video lectures that, he doesn't give them live, obviously, but, like, he's pre-recorded them, and we watch them every week, and then take, like, a little mini quiz on them. So every week we do like a different region. He's like the guy who wrote the textbook we use. Like he wrote the textbook we're using. So he knows his shit basically, and he like has divided the world into like certain regions. And I don't know, I forget how many regions there are, but each week we do a different one, and this was the week we covered Australia. Australia and New Zealand is one region. So
yeah.
That was the region he clarified. So yeah, so earlier today I watched. It was like, I mean, the actual lecture was like almost 2 hours long, but I put it on like 1.75 speed, so it was more like an hour.
Right.
Yeah, because I mean I can't be asked to watch those fucking lectures at one time speed. It takes fucking ages.
No, fair enough.
Yeah. So, but yeah, this was the week we learned about Australia. I haven't read about it in the textbook yet, but the textbook is like, one thing I really like about the professor for this class is like he's not a boring piece of shit. He's actually really cool, and like I think he's probably almost 50 or in his 50s. Like, but he just seems like such a cool dude. Like he's pretty high energy. He's just fucking cool. Like he doesn't even he literally does not give a fuck. He's like so awesome. Like he'll like literally like I think 2 minutes into the Australia video today. I think this is probably true to Australian people as well. He was just like, yeah, they got some shit in here that'll fucking bite your nose off. You don't want to go in those deserts. Like,
no,
he's talking about kangaroos and whatever, but yeah, giant spiders.
That myth. Well, it's not really a myth. Look, that stereotype of the giant fucking animals that will kill you. Yes, but only in like a few select places. Like where I am right now, like where I live, is not far enough into the desert to warrant those animals lingering around. Like, I've been to some desert towns where dingoes just fucking wander around, doing whatever the fuck they want, and kangaroo. I literally my accident earlier this year was because of a kangaroo. So kangaroos are common here, but like I've seen kangaroos more common in desert towns. And the whole thing with like giant spiders and giant insects, they're definitely more for the more secluded desert towns and the giant fucking like the older towns that haven't really caught up with modern civilization. So that's where all the fucking. Although I did used to live on a farm. I grew up on a farm, and I met a few brown snakes when I was there, and they're the poisonous ones. So fair enough. But they're not as common as you'd anticipate. Definitely the most common thing is the kangaroos. I've seen more than enough dead ones on the side of the road to believe that. Because literally, like truck drivers, they drive throughout the middle of the night and they like go to wherever the fuck they need to go, and like they just barrel those fucking kangaroos over like it's no one's business. Because kangaroos, they're gonna be sitting in the middle of the road. Truck driver isn't gonna stop for you. They're just gonna fucking. It's 5 times as big as you,
bro.
5 times as big as you with a giant fucking bumper. They're gonna slam that motherfucker.
Yeah.
See, the one thing that gets me is that there are cunts that have to drag those bodies to the side of the road to leave them there, so they don't, so more cars don't hit them. Who are those people? Why?
Who are the people that get out of their cars on the middle of the road?
There is a thing that's recommended. Like literally, it's that common now about hitting kangaroos, and it's just like, if you do hit a kangaroo, pull over, drag it off the road, and check its pouch for any joeys. And if the because joeys will suffocate in there if they're not already dead from the fact that you hit them. And if it's alive, take it to a vet. Yeah, I know. If it's alive, take it to a vet. And I actually had to do that once, funnily enough. That was bad.
Did you find any little guys in there?
No, I didn't find any little guys. It was disgusting. Looking through, like, just going through the pouch of a bloody fucking dead kangaroo. That was disgusting. But no little guys. Fortunately, no little guys.
Fortunately, yeah.
But that was fucked because I had to literally. It was like 6. It was 6:30 in the. 6:30 in the fucking morning, and I was driving to work, and some cunt in an 80 km/h zone like overtakes me at 100 k's, just as a kangaroo hops into the road.
Oh, yikes.
He clips the kangaroo's leg, so then it's like barely hopping, and then another car comes from around the corner, doesn't, like, as this motherfucker gets back into his lane, beeps at the motherfucker, doesn't notice the kangaroo, slams that fucking thing right over, and I'm just like, oh, for fuck's sake, and I pull over, run over to check on the person that hit the kangaroo, make sure they're okay, and then it's just like, oh, for fuck's sake, we gotta deal with this kangaroo now. So, I wasn't involved with that. It was a cunt that was going 20 kilometers over the speed limit. But that kangaroo's now freaked the shit out of me after my accident. I just have a fear I'm gonna hit one. Anyway.
Yeah, those guys can, like, they can fucking just hop in the middle of the road, I bet, when you're not expecting, like, that's some fucking scary shit.
Yeah, because I've watched kangaroos, like, hop over a fence, hop over the road, hop over another fence to get to the other side of the paddock, and it's like, why? Like, you don't do this. You're gonna die. And it's even sadder when it's a koala or something, because they're really slow.
Those guys are in danger, aren't they? God.
I mean, it can be, like, not really. Like, the whole thing about drop bears is a fucking myth. Koalas are mostly docile. The whole stigma of drop bears is a fucking myth.
Huh.
I've never met one. Every kangaroo.
I pulled up Google Maps for, like, I forget why I pulled up Google Maps, and now I'm looking through I don't know how or why this happened, but now I'm looking through, like, whatever identifiable places I can find in Antarctica. I don't know why. It's fine, though. I found this one place called Casey Station. It's rated 4.3 stars.
Wonderful.
I don't know who the fuck... Oh, no. Wilkes Station is the one rated 4.3 stars. It has 39 reviews. Who the fuck is going to Antarctica and reviewing this fucking place on Google Maps? Unbelievable.
Who reviews things on Google anymore? Who does that? Like,
well, I'm just wondering who the 39 whole people went to fucking Wilkes Station in Antarctica and then decided they wanted to review it on Google Maps. Unbelievable.
You think they actually might live there?
Could be. Actually, I saw there was another place that looked like it had civilization, and I was really surprised. Like, actual, like, buildings and shit. Like, people live there. Hold on. Davis Station. Davis Station is the one.
You're surprised people live there?
Well, yeah, it's fucking Antarctica. Who the fuck would live there?
I don't know. Eskimos.
It has, like, roads and shit. Holy cow. Stoplights.
Why is this surprising to you?
Well, when I think of Antarctica, I don't fucking think of civilization. I think of anywhere else.
It's like saying the same thing about Venice. Like, I don't expect civilization. I just expect fucking canals. It's like, there's bound to be people. If there's land, there's bound to be people living on that land.
But, like, who would fucking go to Antarctica? Like, you have so many other places.
Who would go to Australia? It's 80% desert. Like,
hey, this is different. Like, I thought Antarctica was just completely just not populated, but it's fine. I'm okay with being wrong. I'm just surprised. Oh wait, it's a fucking island. Whoa, it's tiny. The tiny island. This is
definitely the content we need for the Australian versus American video.
Sorry. Whoa, is that a restaurant? Wait, it's rated 4.4 stars. Oh, that looks terrible.
What's the best item?
Are those testicles? Oh god. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna fucking send you this link. Hold on. Copy link. Check it out.
Okay. I'm here.
There's one picture. There's one picture, and the thing in the bowl looks like testicles.
It's just loading up. My am Parc de Lardo. I can't read.
I don't know.
That looks like...
I don't know what it is, but it looked nasty.
It looks like they've just made a soup and then put chopped salad and chicken on it. And then there's
it looks like they vomited on top of it.
Then there's just a kid's bowl with... I want to say, like, a rice ball. I don't fucking know.
Anyway, that's all. Sorry, I just got carried away. Sometimes when I look at Google Maps... Okay, I do the same shit. This is completely unrelated. I'm going on a tangent. I don't give a fuck. But...
I love that you look at Antarctica, there's just Davis Station.
Yeah.
It's just Davis Station.
You gotta go through it. Like, if you look a little bit closer, there's some other stations. Oh, what's this one? I didn't look at this one yet.
They have an internet cafe.
Oh, hell yeah.
Davis Station Hot L. The hotel, H-O-T, is capitalized. Hotel.
Fuck. They have fucking... I can't believe they have Wi-Fi in Antarctica. My mind is blown right now. My mind is blown right now, dude. I swear to God.
I can't believe they have Wi-Fi in Antarctica. What?
Dude, the penguins have Wi-Fi, dude. My mind is blown. Holy shit. Anyway, sorry. I just really didn't. I genuinely did not think anyone actually lived in Antarctica. Whoa, there's more restaurants. But I mean, like, okay, bear with me, right? What kind of like state? What kind of like financial living state do you have to be in to be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna open up a restaurant in an Antarctica colony. You know? Like, I'm gonna open up my own local place. I'm gonna start cooking for a total population of like 62.
I don't know, man. Like,
anyway, I was saying earlier. So sometimes when I pull up Google Maps, I just get carried away with shit, and I look at like the least populated fucking places, which are usually really far north or really far south. Like Antarctica, for example. But like if you go, like pretty much everyone in Canada, right, lives really close to the U.S. Like within pretty much like decent driving distance. Like I think there are some farther north like cities, but they're not like significantly far north. Pretty much everyone in Canada lives pretty damn close to the U.S. And it does get fucking cold up there, of course. But if you go to like... And Canada's fucking huge. It's massive. So if you go to like these really far northern territories in Canada, there's just like these random fucking... There's like conservation places and national parks and sanctuaries all over the place. You can find these like really small, I guess like fucking dots of civilization spread very far out. But people will go there and take pictures and upload them to Google, and some of the places are like fucking pretty as hell. Anyway, that's my Google Maps story.
Yeah.
You should try it sometime. All of you people out there, if you're ever bored, just fucking go through these, like, there's some fucking, all these Canadian islands in the far north and shit. There's some places you would never fucking expect. Like, what is fucking Craig Harbor? I don't know, but it's there. Alaska as well. I do that for Alaska because fucking nobody lives there. I want to go to Alaska though. Apparently it's nice. Anyway, Alaska's part of America. That's relevant to the video.
Yes.
But yeah, it's like. Anyway, that's my weird.
I was
Google Maps
mesmerized. I too was mesmerized by Antarctica on Google Maps for a minute.
I told you, dude. You just, like, I mean, it's crazy. I'm easily distracted.
My brain is dead after you said the penguins have Wi-Fi, and now I don't know what else to say, man.
Hey, I'm surprised. Whatever. I'm just a little thrown off.
Okay.
I just want to see a picture of a penguin playing like Angry Birds or something. My life would be complete.
Different question.
Oh.
Do Americans have slang in a similar way that Australians have slang. But, like, so do you have slang that would probably confuse me?
I don't know. Maybe not, not off the top of my head. I mean, maybe it's just because I have never been the guy that kept up with, like, slang words. Like, even my younger brothers are, like, saying shit nowadays that I just don't understand at all. So I'm kind of an old man already, but that's fine. I'm not really worried about, like, slang and shit, but it's like, I don't know, because all of our slang is just stupid. Like, if we do have slang, it's like, it just doesn't make any sense, and it's just dumb. Like, I mean, I don't claim to understand, like, Australian slang, like, y'all just do your thing, but American slang, I just, like, I don't know how any of the people here understand it. Like, I don't even know if I could think of, hold on, I'll just Google it. American slang words.
American slang.
2020. Here you go. American slang words you need to know in 2020. Thank you. This is for the dads of the world. I am one of them.
Have you ever had a child?
None of these are fucking slang words. Unbelievable. One of the number 10 on this list is what's good. Terms. Number 10 on the the only ones I think of that are relevant is slay, which I mean everyone knows that is. Oh my gosh, slay, but like, and the other is stan. But stan is stupid. Some dude really likes Eminem. It's like, now you just stan people. What is slang? That's a great question article that I never asked to fucking look at. Epic. This article was written 2 months ago, and epic is apparently a slang word I need to know.
An American slang word you need to know.
Apparently.
I want to fucking die.
Yeah, same.
Alright, you know what? I think we've exhausted this topic.
This is fucking dumb. I hate this. YOLO is on this list. When was this written again? No, fuck. Last updated November 12th, 2020. That was yesterday. YOLO is on this list.
YOLO
Unbelievable.
Is American slang in 2020.
Unbelievable.
Motherfucker, dude. I haven't heard anyone say YOLO for at least a year.
Did you see the tweet I posted last night? So I've been reading the Eden Zero manga. It's pretty much like, I mean, I've been reading some other manga like Fairy Tail spin-offs and the Fairy Tail continuation 100 Years Quest. But I've been reading Eden Zero, which is from the creator of Fairy Tail, and I'm really enjoying it so far.
Yeah, it looks alright, actually, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. I really like it. I'm about halfway caught up-ish. Maybe like a third caught up. I just got done with volume 5 of the manga. But yeah, it's really good. I like it a lot. And there is so someone in, like, one of the antagonists of the arc I just got through said pwned in the manga. Pwned. I was like, I have not heard that word since George Washington was alive. I haven't heard anyone say pwned in fucking ages. Like, it like made me flashback, like give me war flashbacks, like straight up.
Fucking hell. Pwned.
I know. Pwned. I was like, unbelievable.
I only learned the other week what pog meant.
Pog.
I was literally, I asked you twice and you said nothing, and then I asked my mate Nick and he's
did
just
you
like,
did you
yeah, I
ask me?
messaged you at least twice saying, what does pog mean?
I feel like I would have answered you.
No,
but
you didn't. You didn't, but then Nick answered, my mate Nick answered. It's just like, it just means
pog
really
is
fucking
stupid.
good.
It's just stupid. It's just like, it's just something you say when you're, it's basically like dope.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything. It literally is stupid. It's that, the only thing I can really tell you is, like, I know a little bit of Twitch slang. Pog is part of Twitch, like, streamer slang.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be abbreviated for play of game, so people usually say Pog champs, which I don't really know why that's a thing, but, like, if you make...
game champs.
It doesn't really make sense, but apparently that's what it stands for.
Well, getting the play
according
of the
to
game,
Urban Dictionary.
I thought getting the play of the game was like an Overwatch thing, like when you.
Well, it's just generally a shooter thing, I think.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like you get some fucking epic shit. It's like, oh, Pog champs or whatever. I do know because part of my back when I was watching a lot of speed runs, you would hear some of the Twitch slang going on because people would use it. The only one I really gathered was Monka S, which is something you say when you're like in danger. Like if you're whatever, like if you're about to do something risky, so like this trick's kind of Monka S or whatever. It's stupid. I don't know why that's a thing, but yeah, there you go. That's the other one I fucking
fair enough. Well, that's the end of the America vs. Australia episode with PogChamp.
PogChamp.
Fuck yeah! Thanks for if you sat along for this shit show this entire time, then Jesus Christ, what is your life? But thank you for listening anyway.
Yeah. Thank you for listening. Before Trent outros, again, we don't really have many ideas, so next time we come back to y'all, we're going to be doing something a little different, something a little test for the podcast that we just think would be fun. If you enjoyed this, you'll enjoy what we do next. We're going to do a little Game Grumps style thing. I brought up to Trent this idea the other day. There's some video games that I've never played that I've been meaning to play, and I've like deliberately kept myself blind from playing. So I was like, hey, do you want to just like shoot the shit on the podcast while I play some games and share my screen with you? And so we're gonna do that next week. I'm gonna be playing Zelda Twilight Princess. So we're gonna, or whenever we come back, maybe not next week, but whenever we come back to you next, who knows?
Yes.
That's what we're gonna be doing, and we're just gonna have a fun time, and I'm gonna play some games, and it'll be great.
Yes, I like the way the podcast has been split up in regards to like the way we have like special episodes, and then we have like the few video episodes now. We're going to start doing a bit more of those, and then we've got the reviews and everything. I like the way we've been able to split things up, and I feel like we can provide a bit more variety. And yes, there is limiting topics we can talk about nowadays thanks to COVID kind of interrupting life. But this idea is actually quite. I'm interested because like it gives us a reason to play games that we haven't explored before. We can help each other out, shoot the shit, be funny, and all that, and then. We can also just fucking provide more quality content.
Yeah, it gives us something to do while we're like kind of in this purgatory of COVID. So
it
should be fun.
I do now have like a job that takes up 5 days, as I said, admin, as I said before, but I still typically have my weekends free up, which is nice. And hopefully I can do the same with you. I just need it's just that most of my games that I haven't played yet are on my Xbox, so I need to find a way to share that with you. I'm sure. I think the Xbox app might have a way to do that now, but we'll see. But so let us know again if you have any questions or suggestions. Please let us know in the comments down below. This can be for anything, for video ideas, for album or anime reviews. I reckon we should probably hop on an anime review.
We should.
There's an anime or two which we've been kind of keeping our eyes on, which I think have started airing, so we might need to hop on those soon.
Which ones are those?
The the rock climbing one.
Yes, dude. Okay, I love that show so far. Honestly, it's so good.
Nice. And the one that the people of Charlotte made, like the day.
Oh yeah. I still need to start that one.
Yeah. So we might get a few of those coming along, and we'll probably do something for Christmas.
The Rock Climbing Girl show is so good. It has no right to be that good.
Nice. And we'll probably do something for Christmas coming up as well. So we've been doing this for about a year. Holy fuck.
Over a year.
Jesus Christ, my dude.
It's wild.
How epic. So questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments down below, or email us at firestormproductions2@gmail.com. And please, what is the other thing that we do all the fucking time? I forgot. subscribe to the channel, you ho. And if you want to follow us on Twitter, that is also an option, at FireStorm Pod, for copious dick jokes, dicking of the lyrics.
Plentiful dick jokes.
And we are a poor man's ninja sex party, but we're also pretty good in other ways, so give us a follow there.
We're a younger and less experienced ninja sex party.
Yes, we are ninja sex junior, so we're building our way up though. So thank you very much for listening, and have a good one.
Whoa,
mad.
Pretty solid.
That was. I've been drinking water all day. It's nice,
dude. If water makes you burp like that, I don't want to hear you. What happens when you drink Coke?
It's pretty gassy, baby. Okay.
What else is pretty gassy? My asshole. Good night, everyone.
I've got to fart into the microphone.